as we take you behind the scenes of one of the biggest and busiest motion picture and TV studios in the world, Universal Studios Hollywood. Small children whose feet do not touch the floor of the train while seated should be placed through the center of the rows away from the outside gates. If this is your first time here at Universal Studios, welcome. If you've been here before, we love having you back. Welcome. We're celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's birthday. Oh, she needs a button. Why didn't you get a button? She's gonna get one, right? Don't they get those out like in the front when you first come in? You say, it's my birthday, they'll give you a button. Yeah, happy birthday. All right, here's a song I like to play because it makes people happy. So this one's especially for you and for anybody else, but because of your birthday. All right, here we go. And it goes like this. I love this song. See? Makes people smile. See? Dancing Queen, originally by ABBA, featured in the movie Mamma Mia, starring Meryl Streep. So folks, let's bring out our very special guest of the day. He's the star and host of Tonight Show. That's my jam and my favorite show. Password. My friend, Mr. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy, go for it.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Me, Johnny Ray.
And the greatest driver.
Amanda. She's driving.
They're the best. I love them. Even though owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Safety rules, folks. First, if you need guest assistance, have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off on the side of the tram or have sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord, which is located above your heads. Runs down the middle of the ceiling of the tram. I'll be very happy to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated with your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Now, the studio is private property, so if at any time you drop your phone, just get reach use the restroom, pull the cord, but please remain seated. No smoking, no vaping of any kind. Be prepared. The tour today features loud noises, fire effects, sudden tram movements, and many water effects. Now, of course, you do want to have the cameras out for great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift on the left, which will open up sometime this summer. Well, yeah, sometime this year. Maybe July, August, I'm not sure. Fire Station 51 on your right. I'd like to point it out. That's a real fire department. So welcome to Universal Studios, folks. Welcome to Hollywood.
Oscar Fire Engines. That's all you need. He's done.
And folks, Universal Studios is one of NBC Universal, one of the world's leading entertainment companies, which includes Universal Pictures, Focus Features, Peacock, and NBC Television. This year, NBC is celebrating its 100th anniversary, from trailblazing radio and television to launching the Today Show, The Voice, Saturday Night Live, The Office, The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and every beloved show in between. NBC has been the home of entertainment, news, and sports for an entire century. We're celebrating the network all year long. All right, so we have got Soundstage 12. This is how we film scenes indoors, inside. Here's some iconic scenes from movies filmed inside Stage 12. Meantime, we have some more movie posters. Here to the left, the last one is for Oppenheimer, which won Universal Studios its 11th Best Picture Oscar. So ladies and gentlemen, we continue. Let's get started with, here's the director of Illumination's upcoming MegaMovie Minions and Monsters, Pierre. Come on.
You wrote a monster movie?
Sí, con bigger kaiju. Arr, arr.
What are you going to use for your monster?
Hello, my name is Pierre Coffin, and I'm the director of Minions and Monsters, and I also do the voice of the Minions. I mix Spanish, Japanese, Italian, and even the funny names of the stuff I like to eat.
Miso soup, tapioca.
The Minions have always been about laughter, playful rebellion, and togetherness. And this movie lets us bring that into a whole new world. I hope audiences walk away remembering what it feels like to be a part of something, and that out of the messiness can come magic, like making a movie.
All right, Minions and Monsters. I love those little guys, the Minions. All right, and we'll be, thank you, Pierre. It's Mega Movie Summer here at Universal Studios Hollywood, so watch out for the Minions all summer long, maybe all day long. Yeah. All right, Universal's a little under 400 acres. It's a big place, so you need bicycles, golf carts, trucks, vans, trams, cars to move from one area to the other. Universal, we also do a lot of television here. Take a look. Here's Chelsea Fry and Oscar Nunez from The Paper.
Hi, Studio Tour.
We're here on the lot where we film The Paper, which follows our characters' day-to-day lives as employees of a struggling newspaper, the Toledo Truth Teller.
That's right. Unlike many other TV shows, The Paper uses multiple cameras and a variety of shot types and movements to give our show a true documentary feel.
Because the camera is always around whenever we're on the set, it's important that we stay in character.
Yeah, Oscar, what's your favorite part of working on the lot?
I wasn't expecting you to ask me that. You know what? I love being around talented, wonderful, hilarious people. I also get to work with Chelsea Fry. How about you, Chelsea? What's your favorite?
Oh, I love waving to the trams.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Universal has had many visionary filmmakers working these sound stages here, including everybody's favorite director, James, James the Minion. All right. To the left, we have Base Camp. These trailers that you see there, that's comprised of trailers for hair, makeup, wardrobe, personal dressing rooms. Call that Base Camp. Soundstage 19 on your right, used for the 5-Star Weekend, starring Jennifer Gardner. There's Ted the Bear. Ted had to audition for the show Ted. Here, take a look.
Hi, Ted Bennett, 2 feet 5 inches. I am locally based, SAG eligible, and I will not shave.
All right, let's shoot.
Hi, my name is Allie, and I'm the visual effects coordinator on Ted Season 2.
Here we go.
In the final show, Ted is fully animated, but in addition to our view screen technology, we also have a reference bear.
Action, Ellie.
It is the stuffed animal version of Ted. He's bite-sized, he's 2 feet. He's essentially a stand-in for Ted.
That's great.
We use it for our camera operators, our lighting. We also use it for our animators in post, and then also for the actors so they can see where Ted should be in the scene.
He's gonna thank me.
Shh. Every day brings a new challenge, but it's fun to rise to the occasion.
That looks good.
There you have it. All right, these bungalows to your left, house production offices to some of the top writers, producers, directors in all of Hollywood. These bungalows were briefly used during the 1950s and 60s as dressing rooms to iconic stars such as Doris Day, James Stewart, Rock Hudson, Lucille Ball. Yeah, Bungalow 5195 coming up on your left, the De Laurentiis Company offices, but it was once the office to the great master of suspense, director Alfred Hitchcock. A little further down before we hit the back lot, to your left we have sound stages 25 and 26, home to St. Denis Medical. Now, you know, sound stages are nearly soundproof, but it turns out they're definitely not monster-proof. Yeah, which the Minions found out the hard way. So we're about to hit the back lot, where the world is literally just around the corner, where we shoot a lot of the big stuff, big scenes on a massive scale. That you're about to see in the back lot. These buildings on your right, they're facades. They're just the front and sides of buildings. You see reconstruct what the camera's going to see. Your imagination, without even realizing it, fills in the rest. What looks like brick and stone in reality is wood, foam rubber, fiberglass, chicken wire, plaster of Paris, very lightweight materials. These facades are a little over 50 feet tall and have steel infrastructures. Here we are, Brownstone Street. Take a look at those buildings on your right, and here's a clip from the film Bruce Almighty, filmed right there.
Race the dog!
I'm in the shower.
Inside bad, outside good. Inside bad, outside good.
Oh, you're done now. Great. Beautiful.
Ah, thank you. Even the king, Elvis Presley, once walked down this very same street. To Courthouse Square, better known as Hill Valley from the Back to the Future films. Starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Leah Thompson. To the left is the famous clock tower. That's where Doc Emmett Brown harnessed the bolt of lightning that sent Marty McFly back into the future in the first film.
It was actually the back lot of the Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax to Back to the Future.
I had scenes up at the clock tower on that ledge. The ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand all that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
One of the film producers for Back to the Future was Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg is a great film director. He gave us movies such as AI, E.T., Jaws, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List. I could go on and on and on with the fantastic movies that he has done throughout his prolific career. He's also, right now, his new movie, Disclosure Day. That's being promoted. You want to take a look at that.
People are starved for the truth.
The human race cannot accept what we know.
From Steven Spielberg.
What did you steal?
Secrets.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
If you do this, there's no one doing it.
That's the plan.
3, 2, 1.
This is Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day, rated PG-13. In
Wow.
June 12th.
There's another clip that I just want to check this one out. It has to do with Disclosure Day. Let me see what this is about.
What did you steal?
Secrets. From Steven Spielberg.
Are they human?
No. People are starved for the truth.
That truth will upend all established order across the entire world.
On June 12th.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
The truth belongs to all of us.
3, 2, 1.
This is Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day, rated PG-13. In theaters June 12th.
Right, yeah. So here we are in New York Street. We still have a couple of trams in front of us. Here's something else that has to do with, let me see if I have this one. This is Disclosure Day too. Let's see.
Time to rock and roll.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. All right. It's this one. This one's with Emily Blunt and Coleman Domingo. I think this is a good place to play it right now. MegaMovie Summer!
Hello everyone, I'm Emily Blunt.
And I'm Coleman Domingo. Let us tell you about our new film, Disclosure Day.
This film explores what happens when a single, undeniable truth is revealed to all 7 billion people on Earth at the same moment. Ordinary people are confronted with something far bigger than they ever imagined.
Designed to be seen on the big screen, this is a story meant to be shared, felt, and experienced together. Here's a special look at Disclosure Day, when all will be revealed.
People are starved for the truth.
The human race eyes cannot accept what we know.
From Steven Spielberg.
What did you steal?
Secrets.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
If you do this, there's no undoing it.
That's the plan.
3, 2, 1.
This is Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. Rated PG-13 in theaters now.
All right, we got that. I want to see this movie. This is good. There's 3 movies I want to see. We'll talk about the third one in a bit, in a little while. But right now, we're here on New York Street with movies such as The Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America: The First Avenger, Transformers, TV shows, American Ninja Warrior, Spider Noir. If anybody, it's on Amazon Prime with Nicolas Cage. That's a really good show. I started watching that. And they use this whole area as part of New York, because they use different areas here in downtown LA. They also filmed here a lot. They filmed here a lot for that show. And if you like superhero movies, this is a good one to watch. It's very stylized. It's very get out to pick it up. And here's King Kong director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. And to me, Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. And it's great to have you along for the ride. We're about to return to Skull Island. We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. He is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature with Kong are his eyes. Kong's eyes are wonderfully expressive. They're full of emotion. His eyes are like a window into his personality and his heart. He's had an enormous number of encounters with his foes, the T-Rexes and the various dinosaurs on Skull Island, so he's been beaten up, scarred, chewed up, spat out by these dinosaurs at various times, and he wears the scars of a lot of ancient battles.
An island hidden in fog.
Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years.
A wall 100 foot high.
Why'd they build the wall?
folks, that was King Kong 360. And the guy you just experienced was designed by Peter Jackson and the team at Weta Effects. Computer-generated imagery and digital effects have been important tools in movie making for many years and have helped build the worlds of some of your favorite universal pictures, from sci-fi to fantasy to action films and more. Take a look. Alright, so we went from Courthouse Square to New York Street to Skull Island to now London Square. Welcome to London. We didn't even have to take a plane. That's how it works here at Universal Studios Hollywood. This scene from the sitcom Will and Grace was filmed right here.
We've all had our share of humdingers. Me included. One time I took a drink that said Lisa on it from my coffee place. I know my name's not Lisa.
You are a bad girl. Stop the tramp!
Yes, when filming is taking place, areas are closed off where the film is being done and trams are rerouted. So you can take the tour many times and always see something different. Or with a different guide, you'll hear also different things, different stuff, right? To get different information. Here on your right, look at this beautiful mural of the iconic Universal monsters painted by street artist Tristan Eaton.
Thou shalt rise again.
These are the iconic Universal monsters. These are the monsters that put Universal Studios on the map. Part of our legacy of horror films and monster movies that began with Dracula back in 1931. Now take a look over to your left. Yeah, there's the familiar V, not for vampire, but for the singing competition show, The Voice. This is The Voice! Yeah, give me a second. That's where it's filmed, sound stages 30 and 31. Season 30 is already being worked on. Season 30 of The Voice. Also on the other side of this lake, we have sound stage 33, where Reba McEntire's Happy's Place is filmed.
Hey there, I'm Reba McEntire and welcome to Happy's Place. We shoot our heartfelt comedy right here on the Universal lot. Now, unlike most TV shows, we are a multi-camera sitcom, meaning several cameras capture every scene from a different angle all at the same time. Each episode takes about a week to make, from the first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience. And let me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride and we'll see you at Happy's Place. I'm starting to sweat. I was thinking about it. The men are the ones who's supposed to ask the women out. That hasn't been true for 30 years. I haven't dated in 30 years.
Happy's Place, Friday on NBC and Peacock.
All right, Happy's Place. So folks, this lake, we call it the Hollywood Ocean. It's also been used for a movie that you may have heard of. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Well, actually, Creature, not the Creature from the Black Lagoon. 1954, Universal Studios. Now that we're talking about monsters, let's talk about my favorite place in the whole back lot. This one right here, Little Europe. We can make this area look like any European country you want, or any country you want, by changing language on the signs and set decoration. Some of you may recognize these outdoor sets from the television show The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
Hi there. How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The Good Plays, Ted Danson, Kristen Bell, streaming on Peacock. Alright, so. Why is this my favorite place? Because I'm a fan of the classic Universal monsters. Yeah, Dracula, the Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, the Mummy. You know those monsters took a lot of makeup. Jack Pierce was the original monster maker. Jack Pierce, he was the makeup man here at Universal Studios who made those iconic in that movie. As a matter of fact, this hasn't changed at all. You'll see, I recognize the second story window where one of the characters lives. I forgot her name right now. Evelyn Ankers, I think that's the name of her name. And this down here with the glass in the corner, windows, that's the antique shop in the movie that Larry Talbot, played by Lon Chaney Jr., who's the Wolfman, he buys the Wolfman, he buys a cane with a wolf's head, a silver wolf's head at the antique shop, right? And that has a lot to do with the story later on going into it. But he uses that as an excuse to get close to Evelyn Ankers, who he sees.
Get out the fat house. Raise all the men you can, lock the women indoors, and wait for me. I'm ready! Take your torches and go!
So, friends, did you notice that at the beginning of this clip, he says, the monster, he's in the woods. You know why? Because they're chasing the monster. They're not chasing Frankenstein. And some of you are like, wait, what? I mean, that's like, Frankenstein, yeah, that's the monster. That's not Frankenstein. Frankenstein is the name of the doctor who created the monster. See? Dr. Henry Frankenstein in the Universal films, Victor Frankenstein in the Mary Shelley novel. Here's another surprise for a lot of people. Did you know that Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus, that's the name of the novel, science fiction, one of the first, or if not the first, pseudo-science fiction horror novel. You know, that's a good idea too, all right? Just in case. All right, so my friends, this is Soundstage 50, dressed to look like a train station in San Francisco. Yes. Look at the detail. A lot going on here. That's what a production looks like behind the scenes. Nice. Okay. So, okay, we stop here. All right. So here we have an area for hair, makeup, and wardrobe. All right, folks. You know what? Just hold on. This might be the big one. Inspired by the 1974 disaster classic of the same name earthquake, Starring Charlton Heston, Richard Roundtree, and Ava Gardner. In case you're wondering what magnitude quake that would be on the Richter scale, that's a simulated 8.3. That was Earthquake, 1974. But in 1975, another terror splashed onto the big screen. Jaws. So let's go visit the fictional town of Amity, where every day is like the 4th of July. Bruce was just a bunch of minutes on screen as well as off. Did you know that the original mechanical shark, original practical shark, kept on breaking down during the filming of Jaws? Here to talk about the troubles of working with a shark like this one is Jaws director Steven Spielberg.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited.
The shark worked well enough. For a while there, it had the biggest hit of all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
So you heard me mention that the shark is a practical mechanical shark. What does practical mean? Practical means it's not CGI. It's not AI. It's practical, just like the earthquake attraction. Now that we're on the topic, let's show you another practical effect. We'll show you how we make it rain in a scene. And this, my friends, is the perfect spot for that.
Here we go, watch this.
There's the rain. We do it by using an overhead sprinkler system, which is kept out of the campus view. Water shoots up into the air, so it can fall back down naturally like real rain. And a wind machine, you've got a storm. Now, my friends, we all do know what happens in sunny California and the places when it rains a little bit too much. You get mudslides and flash floods. Flood. These are direct result from thousands of gallons of recycled water that are located from tanks that are located at the top of the hill. Here's a scene from the movie Big Fat Liar. It was filmed right there.
We'll see about that.
Here we have once again the Jaws attraction, and here's Steven Spielberg talking about it.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Thank you very much, Mr. Spielberg. Okay. You see, we use every inch of our facilities here at Universal Studios. This area looks like a wooded, isolated area. And here we are, smack in the middle of the back lot of Universal Studios Hollywood. I want to show you something else, something really cool. What we call in the industry picture cars, which are vehicles that you see in movies, TV shows, commercials, and music videos. Let's see if you recognize these cars. Let's see if you can associate them with what movie, with which movie. Turn the corner here, and on your right are two of the most iconic structures still standing in Hollywood today. The Psycho House and the Bates Motel from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, released in 1960, starring Anthony Perkins, Vera Miles, and Janet Leigh.
We all want a little mad sometimes. Fake moment things like that. Why did they put a Hollywood sign over there? Sorry. I'm from MegaMovie Son.
And right now we leave director Alfred Hitchcock's world to take you through director Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision. And for again, to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a good neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see. You're doing good.
Yeah, that is... We'll probably get into it. Hey, there's a goat over there. What are they doing over there? They're about to eat?
Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, the stars of War of the Worlds. That plane to your left is a real 747. It was destroyed specifically for these scenes. And Universal has been fortunate to work with generations of fine directors such as Alfred Hitchcock, Steven Spielberg, Jordan Peele. Just a few moments we go to visit Jupiter's Claim, which is a set in Jordan Peele's film Nope, starring Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer, and Stephen Young. Here to talk about the set is writer, director, Oscar recipient, Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park.
This is a good.
Over there, look into the Winking Well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? Welcome to the world of no.
Cameras ready, because coming up on your right is a filming location called Falls Lake. It features one of the world's largest freestanding blue screen backdrops, and next to it is a set piece built right here on the lot for one of the most anticipated films from this MegaMovie summer. Here to tell you about it is director Christopher Nolan.
For the Odyssey, we wanted to take audiences on Odysseus' incredible journey across the world, across this mythical world of adventure. And to do that, we shot an IMAX film all around the world in incredible locations. And we wanted to put audiences on the deck of his ship. So we shot with full-size ships, like the one that you're seeing right now, and went out on the oceans of the world with our IMAX camera, and with our incredible cast led by Matt Damon, to really try and take audiences on this incredible thrill ride.
The Odyssey in theaters July 17.
Now, Christopher Nolan shot almost all of The Odyssey on fantastic locations around the world, including Scotland, Morocco, and Iceland. However, principal photography wrapped up right here at Falls Lake with that very ship in the water. After enduring all of the challenges on location, like freezing temperatures and rain, Matt Damon and the crew joked that they would have an easier time filming here in the controlled environment of our studio lot, only to find out that with two jet engines blasting water at them, they were just as cold and wet being on the ship here at Falls Lake as they were on the real ocean. We can't wait for you to see Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey shot with IMAX cameras in theaters starting July 17th.
Odysseus, don't you want to remember?
I remember a wife, a son. I can still save them. No one can stand between me and home. Not even the gods. The Odyssey in theaters July 17th.
That looks good. So there are 3 movies I want to see. I want to see the Minions and Monsters, because I really want to see it. I'm not kidding. I want to see that one. I want to see Disclosure Day, and I want to see The Odyssey. And I was here when they filmed some of those scenes out here to finish out what they had filmed all around the world. Yes, and it was like, woo, looked like a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work for the actors. A lot of people think that the life of an actor, okay, it's only like 2% of actors that live off of what they make in movies or TV shows or commercials. The rest have to have another job, right? And acting is not easy either. It's 12 hours, 19-hour days. People, they lose sleep and break nights. The drivers are also in that world where they work long hours, you know? And so someone like, for example, Matt Damon was talking about the freezing water. Who wants to be cold? You can upgrade today's ticket to an annual pass and come back again and again. Show times, attraction times, wait times, mobile food ordering, and more. We do close tonight at 9 p.m. To purchase any of the movies or TV shows that we talked about on the tour today, you can visit www.uphe.com. Again, that's uphe.com.
I've been hearing that for the last year, so I'm starting to feel old.
So folks, on behalf of our driver Amanda, myself, and everyone here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we hope you've enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes experience. Please make sure you have your personal belongings with you before you exit. Watch your step as you do so, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon and evening here at Universal Studios, the entertainment capital of LA. And as we say here in the movie-making business, when finished after a long day of filming, that's a wrap. We'll see you all in the movies. Bye, everybody.